Now, what is the learning ritual? I do this ritual. I have created this own ritual. I and my mother is 89 years old, and morning when I take my kashaya and my green tea, as I did like a ritual, it's called learning ritual, I ask her, give me words of your wisdom. I may have a lot of knowledge, but you have wisdom. Give me your words of wisdom. I've done this a ritual, and I tell all my students, you should have this ritual. I do it practically every day. You can do it at least once in a week with your parents. Give me words, and you should make your parents feel good. Alright, and my mother invariably will tell her words of wisdom. She tells me stories because I like stories, and today I'm going to share a story which she shared to me in this morning ritual. And I want you to emulate this. Alright, so she gave me a beautiful story this morning. A story, a person gets lost in the forest. He meets a guru in a small hut, and the guru says, oh, you want to go that end? It's dark, so why can't you stay in my tent? Itself there's light. But this man insists, oh Guru, I have to go reach the other side. Please help me. It is already 5 o'clock. So the Guru, it seems, gives him a lamp, and that much of oil. It can just navigate you 1 hour to reach the other side. Right? In between, don't get distracted here and there. And with this light you can go, and animals will be scared with light, so you can pass through. When it comes dark, it will be possible, so therefore don't get distracted on your road. Right? And then he says a sloka, Vyavasayatmika buddhihi ekeha kurunandana bahushakayi anantaha buddhayaha avyavasayana. Lord Krishna in the Gita says, if you are not focused, you will get distracted. Bahushakayi anantaha, gives him a sloka, gives him this, and go towards. Don't get distracted. So this man thanks the Guru, takes the lamp, and he starts walking. This is what my mother gave me today a story. Takes the lamp and starts going. As he going, suddenly on the road, he found a beautiful colorful box. It looked like a treasure box. And seeing the treasure box in the forest, he said, might be somebody has dropped it, right? And therefore, he remembers his Guru, don't get distracted. And his mind says, hey, 1 minute I will see what is in this box. Right? He opens the box, and lo, he finds a lot of money. And he said, my God, a lot of money. He remembers the Guru says, don't get distracted because oil will go away in the lamp, it will become dark. And he said, after all, how long will it take? Just 1 minute to count. And he starts counting the money. And when it counts there, it comes to 999. Alright, then he says, hey, it should be 1,000 round figure. Maybe I have counted it wrong. Again start counting 1, 2, 3, 3. Whatever the rubies and money, whatever it counts. And then it founds 1,001. Hey, it must be wrong. Again he counts. And in the process, what has happened? In the process, the lamp goes away, it becomes dark, and then an animal comes and kills him and eats him up. Now, the box, it seems, tells, this is the story of everybody who passes this side. The box is a mystical box. This is the story of not this man. Everybody is like this. They are busy counting. Alright? And therefore they get distracted and their goal is missed, and that's how they get lost in counting. And this is the story of everybody. Friends, pause for a moment. Right? We are so busy counting our money, so busy counting our achievements, so busy, and in the process we lose the wisdom of going towards the goal in which we are there. So therefore you get what you focus. Stop the distractions of life and focus. Therefore, the first session I have told you, in the first Spiritual Warrior Boot Camp, the power hour, 20 minutes of all this I have told you, I will not repeat. So therefore, this is, I call it as a learning ritual. So I want all of you, at least once a week, if not possible every day, sit with your parents, make them feel valuable. Don't load them with your knowledge. Don't make them small with your knowledge, right? Make and ask their wisdom, all right? Make them feel good, and definitely they have years of wisdom which they can share, and in this process you can tremendously learn. I promise you, I am learning even now. My mother goes on giving you wonderful words of wisdom. I may be more knowledgeable, But therefore, this learning ritual, can all of you do this? At least once in a week with your parents. If you don't have parents, your grandparents. If you don't have parents and grandparents, some elderly person, your uncle, etc. And just make a good kind of discipline of being humble to learn.